Hi and Assalamualaikum. Today, our group will be presenting about the development feasibility and investment appraisal, proposed mid-commercial development at HULU KINTA Ipoh. And this presentation is especially made for Dr. Hasrul.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is SHAMIERA and today I will be presenting the description of the site. So, subject property is located in KINTA Perak, which is a strategic area due to its proximity to both the residential and commercial development. The site is also surrounded by a mix of government institutions, healthcare facilities, residential neighborhood, and commercial services, making it suitable for office-related activities. Notably, the location is close to Arkib Negara Malaysia, Negeri Perak, which is around 12 kilometers from our subject property, and also the Pusat Rehabilitasi Neurorobotik Perkeso, which is around 200 meters only. Next, we move on to the neighborhood and surrounding area. So, for the facilities, as have been mentioned before, is the National Neurorobotics and Cybernetic Rehabilitation Centre, Malaysian Immigration Department, and the Ipoh Ahmad Jaya Bus Terminal. This generates consistent demand for office space from the government department, the healthcare administration, and the professional services. This contributes to the stable occupancy and long-term rental potential. In addition to that, the surrounding residential areas such as Halaman Meru Jaya Permai, Green Acres Retirement Village, and the Sierra Meru Desa Park provide a readily available workforce, reducing commuting distance and enhancing site suitability for office use.
I will present about the location plan of the subject property. There is a numerous accessibility method to get to the property. The first one is Jalan Cemor, a route that connects to others important Ipoh Road and offers direct access to the building. In addition, the property may be accessed by the Jalan Hala Utama 2 and which connect to the Jalan Hala Meru Utama 1 and Jalan Cemor. The property location is easily accessible via the north-south, providing seamless regional connectivity. Next, to the next slide, I will present about the public service and amenities. There is several public service amenities are nearby. As our subject property is located to the developing area, the area has a variety of service and facility such as Malaysia Immigration Office for the passport-related service to manage and control the movement of the people across border. The second one is the Fire Air Rescue Department safeguard the environment and contribute to the overall well-being and sense of security within a community, while Ahmad Jaya Bus Terminal provide a modern transportation hub for a long-distance bus travel. Not only that, the neighborhood also has educational institutions such as Pasti Ar-Ridwan Halaman Meru Education. The next one also Tadika Ashabul Yasmin Meru offer earlier education known as preschool education. Meanwhile, KPTM Ipoh for the higher education to accommodate different people need and preference. The area infrastructure also means of transportation vary. Despite the lack of infrastructure design explicitly for ride-hailing service, platforms such as Grab and others commonly used nowadays are for the easy travel.
So, next I will be talking about the development overview. So, the subject property is a purpose-built development designed specifically to accommodate shopping mall and office function. It is a multi-story development with a minimum of 7 main floors. The building adopts a modern and functional mixed-use concept that supports the administrative efficiency while providing a one-stop center for entertainment, shopping mall, and dining facilities. So this design not only enhanced the functionality but also the diversity of the tenant and also the overall commercial viability.
My name is SURAYA binti MAZLAN. Next, moving on to the land value where we selected 3 comparable vacant land transactions that located within the KINTA district. All comparables share the similar land use, tenure, and development potential. Adjustments were made for the location, size, market condition, and aligned them with the subject property. After adjustments were made, the analyzed land value ranged between RM53 to RM77 per square feet. A market value approximately RM58 per square feet was adopted to the subject land, resulting in the estimated land value of around RM5.1 million, which is reasonable and market supported. The building value was estimated using the cost approach, which is suitable for the investment appraisal and development analysis. The building area is approximately 6099 square feet and the construction cost was RM355 per square feet. Based on this, the estimated new building value approximately RM2.16 million. When combined with the land value of RM 5.1 million, the total estimated market value of the subject property is RM 7.26 million. This indicates the property has strong potential for investment and future development. For the rental comparison analysis, we choose 3 comparable office buildings, which are M&A Building, Menara Taiko, and KWSP Building, as they located within the same district and share similar commercial characteristics. The initial rental rates of this comparable range from RM 11.50 to RM 15.11 per square feet. Time adjustment of 10% will apply to reflect the current market condition. Further adjustments were made to the location, size, facility, and other physical factors to ensure a fair comparison with the subject property. After all adjustments, the final analysis rental value ranged from RM 14.01 to RM 18.29 per square feet. Based on this analysis, KWSP Building was adopted as the best comparable, and the market rental rates of RM 18.29 per square feet was concluded for the subject property. Next is the expected rental income of the subject property based on floor-by-floor rental rate. The building has total floor area of 6099 square feet from the ground floor to the 6th floor. The ground floor commands the highest rental rate at RM 40 per square feet due to the high visibility, accessibility, and that generating about 243,944 per annum. Rental rate gradually decreased for the upper floor range around RM 32 to RM 40 per square feet due to lower commercial demands at higher level. Based on this analysis, the total gross annual rental income is approximately RM 1.10 million with a net annual rental of RM 1.102 million, indicating a strong income generating potential for the investment funds.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is AZWEEN binti FAUZI, and now I will start my presentations. For this investment appraisal, several key assumptions were adopted to align with market practice. The property is assumed to be reviewed every 2 years with an ARY of 6%, reflecting the current commercial market in Ipoh. A JIT rate of 3.4% and a risk premium of 2% were applied, resulting in an equity of 5.4%. And the investment holding period is assumed to be 10 years in line with the proposed leasing strategy. Rental growth was estimated using the rental growth model, comparing the year purchase in perpetuity at the ARY with the year purchase discounted over the review period. Based on this, 2-year factor is 0.9877, giving an annual rental growth rate of negative 0.62%, reflecting a conservative outlook due to stable commercial market condition. The exit value at the end of 10-year holding period was calculated using the conventional investment method. The future rental value is estimated at RM 1,102,629 per year, which adjusts to RM 1,736,339 after accounting for rental growth. With a 90% occupancy rate, the effective rental income is RM 932,705, and after property outgoing of 25%, the net income is RM 699,529. Capitalizing this net income at a ARY of 6% give an estimated exit value of RM 11.66 million, representing the project resale price of the development at the end of the investment period. Now I will move on to the payback method. This slide explains the payback method, which measures how long the investment takes to recover the initial capital outlay. The initial capital investment for this project is RM 7263000, covering both land and development costs. The analysis is based on 10-year holding period with annual net rental income adjusted of outgoing 25%, interest at 6%, and negative rental growth at 0.62% per annum. The cumulative income remained negative during the early year of the investment. However, after including the exit value in year 10, the cumulative cash flow turned positive. This indicates that the payback period occurs within the 10-year investment horizon, confirming that the initial capital can be recovered within the planned holding period. Next, for the NPV method, this slide explains the net present value method, which evaluates the profitability and investment by comparing the present value of future cash flow with the initial capital outlay. The initial investment for this project is RM 7263000, made at year 0. The analysis is conducted after 10 years holding period, based on annual net rental income after deducting outgoing of 0.25% and applying a negative rental growth rate of 0.62% per annum. Future net rental incomes, together with the terminal value in year 10, are discounted back to present value using a 13% discount rate to reflect the required rate of return. The calculated NPV at 30% is positive at RM 2028929, indicating that the present value of future flow exceeds the initial investment. This positive NPV confirms that the project is financially viable and acceptable as it generates return above the required rate over the investment period.
Okay, so for the conclusion, the viability of the investment is mainly assessed through the internal rate of return (IRR), which is recorded at 30.82%. This return exceeds the all-risk yield, which is ARY of 6%, indicating that the investment is financially viable and capable of generating returns above the minimum required rate for properties with similar risk levels. The IRR result shows that the project is able to generate sufficient cash flow while compensating investor for the associated risk. In terms of profitability, the proposed development demonstrates positive performance. The return on capital employed (ROCE) is recorded at 15%, reflecting efficient use of capital in generating operating returns. In addition, the return on investment ROI of 153% indicates significant returns in relation to the initial capital invested. These results suggest that the development has strong income generating potential and financial attractiveness. In conclusion, the feasibility analysis indicates that the purpose-built office development at Hulu KINTA, lot number 530707, Ipoh Perak, meets the necessary financial and market criteria. The favorable IRR of 13.82%, ROCE of 50% and ROI of 153 confirm that the project is both viable and profitable, making it a suitable option for investment consideration.
Wahai cik adik, jangan merajuk. Maafkan kami si bujang laut.